Imagine waking up to ocean views, palm trees swaying outside your window, fresh mangoes for breakfast, and rent that costs less than a single utility bill in many Western countries. For years, the Philippines has been sold as one of the cheapest paradises on earth for foreigners. But now it's 2026, and a serious question is being asked across YouTube comments, expat forums, and relocation groups: is the Philippines still cheap, or is the dream slowly fading? Over the last few years, global inflation, rising tourism, foreign investments, and social media exposure have changed many once affordable destinations. Cities that were considered hidden gems are now crowded, commercialized, and more expensive than ever. Countries like Thailand, Mexico, Portugal, and even Vietnam have seen noticeable price hikes. So naturally, people are wondering, has the Philippines followed the same path? Some foreigners say they're still living comfortably on a modest budget. Others argue that rent has doubled, groceries are no longer cheap, and paradise now comes with a higher price tag. The truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. The Philippines in 2026 is not the same Philippines foreigners moved to 10 years ago, but that doesn't automatically mean it's no longer affordable. In this video, we're going to decode the real cost of living in the Philippines in 2026. We'll break down housing, food, transportation, healthcare, lifestyle expenses, and most importantly, whether foreigners can still live well without burning through their savings. No hype, no travel brochure fantasy, just reality. And if you're planning to move, retire, or work remotely in Southeast Asia, this video could save you from expensive mistakes. Before we dive deep into the numbers and lifestyle realities, welcome to my channel Travel Decoded, where we uncover the real stories behind popular destinations. If you enjoy honest travel insights, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Cost reality. In 2026, the Philippines is still cheaper than most Western countries, but it is no longer shockingly cheap. The cost of living has clearly increased, especially in areas popular with foreigners. Inflation has affected food prices, electricity, internet, and imported goods. However, compared to the US, UK, Canada, or Australia, daily life in the Philippines can still feel refreshingly affordable. Local products remain reasonably priced, while imported items have become noticeably expensive. If you live like a local, shop at wet markets, and avoid luxury habits, your money can still go far. But if you expect Western comforts at local prices, your budget will feel tight very quickly. The biggest difference in 2026 is that the Philippines now has two price realities, one for locals and one for foreigners. Knowing how to navigate between the two is the real key to affordability. Housing prices. Housing is where most foreigners feel the change the most. In major cities like Manila, Cebu, and tourist-heavy areas such as Boracay and parts of Palawan, rent has increased significantly. Modern condos with pools, gyms, and security are no longer cheap bargains, especially in prime locations. That said, the Philippines still offers flexibility. If you're willing to live slightly outside city centers or choose older apartments, rent can still be very reasonable. Utilities like electricity have become more expensive due to rising energy costs, especially if you rely heavily on air conditioning. Internet prices are stable, but high-speed plans cost more than before. Housing is affordable, but only if expectations are realistic. Food expenses. Food remains one of the Philippines' strongest advantages. Local meals are still extremely affordable, especially if you eat where locals eat. Street food, small eateries, and carinderias offer filling meals at prices that feel almost unreal to foreigners. However, grocery shopping tells a different story. Imported foods, cheese, cereals, wine, and Western snacks are expensive. Many foreigners in 2026 complain that grocery bills feel surprisingly high if they try to maintain a Western diet. The solution is adaptation. Those who embrace Filipino cuisine, seasonal fruits, seafood, and local cooking still enjoy very low food costs. Dining out regularly is also affordable, especially compared to Western restaurant prices. Luxury dining exists, but it's optional, not unavoidable. Daily transport. Transportation in the Philippines remains cheap, but not always comfortable. Jeepneys, tricycles, buses, and local ferries cost very little and are widely available. Ride-hailing services are affordable compared to Western standards, even after price increases. Owning a car, however, is expensive. Fuel prices fluctuate, traffic is heavy in major cities, and maintenance costs add up quickly. Most foreigners find that they don't need a car at all, especially if they live in walkable areas or near public transport routes. Domestic flights are still affordable if booked early, making island hopping one of the biggest lifestyle perks of living in the Philippines. Transportation may not be luxurious, but it remains budget-friendly for daily life. Healthcare costs. Healthcare is one of the most underrated advantages for foreigners in the Philippines. Private hospitals offer good quality care at a fraction of Western costs. Doctor visits, tests, and basic procedures are still affordable in 2026. Many foreigners choose private health insurance or pay out of pocket, both of which are manageable for most budgets. However, serious medical cases may require travel to top hospitals in Manila or Cebu, which increases costs slightly. The Philippines remains an attractive option for retirees who want accessible healthcare without the crushing expenses seen in many Western countries. It's not perfect, but for the price, it offers solid value. Lifestyle verdict. So, is the Philippines still cheap for foreigners in 2026? Yes, but only if you adapt. Luxury condos, imported food, and Western lifestyles can quickly make it feel expensive. But living modestly, embracing local culture, and choosing the right location still allows foreigners to enjoy a comfortable life on a reasonable budget. The Philippines may no longer be a hidden paradise, but it remains one of Southeast Asia's most welcoming countries. English is widely spoken, people are friendly, and the lifestyle flexibility is hard to match. In 2026, the Philippines isn't about being cheap, it's about being worth it. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more real, decoded travel insights, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Travel Decoded, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.